Yeah. Bert, I got this feeling after this battle we might get into trouble.
Why?
We're about to insult a fucking lesbian couple.
Cheers. Listen. That's why
You look like you got molested by your uncle.
And you look like the uncle. Fucking Pablo, get in the van if you want a Milky bar. Alright, Jeevz, come and get something right.
Tell me, Bert, what the fuck's on your mind?
How do these two look like they would both shoot up a school and not be allowed anywhere near one at the same time?
I don't know, because they look like skunk heads in bunk beds. I mean, look at the gap between his front teeth and his face now.
Yeah, they're giving each other a lot of space.
Yeah, because they just had a dental breakdown. So what's wrong, mister?
You give yourself gum blisters from tongue twisters.
Yeah, he uses a broomstick as a toothpick. I mean, what's wrong with you? She got me fucking shook. I thought the guy was from Bristol, but he really went for the London look.
When there is an innuendo said in the room, Pablo just smiles and laughs.
Yeah, because his front teeth are shaped like the logo for paws. I mean, when he bites into a sandwich, he's only eating the crust. He can make women come, because he can nibble on their both ears at once.
So it's two friends who have known each other their whole life versus two friends who have only met each other 3 times.
Facts. So Pablo ages like Milky Bar in a room full of stars, but you'll be a ghost up there. Your career goes nowhere when our supernova airs outshining Milky's way.
That's a solar flare! You two are white trash!
With high depth, with depression as a surprise guest. You got the main of You got high depth with depression as a surprise guest. You got no main objective in life. That's why your teeth went on a side quest. Time.
The teeth angle has been hammered hard with you, hasn't it? Like, Dick killed you. Dick was horrible to you on that last battle. Right.
He's supposed to write
Bert Broadbent. Because you're bent in a broad sense.
Takes one to know one.
I mean, of course, yes.
But why does Jeevz look like he either hasn't been born yet or he's forcefully drawn forth out of the womb with some forceps?
I mean, Jeevz is bilingual because he's gay in 2 languages.
He is my lover and unsure, my friend.
For him, that is some standard shit.
Plus, brother, you look like a discount McLovin with Dutch courage.
We got so much covered for shitting on these dumb fuckers that we could give them a Dutch oven.
See Elvis Mark II and his new mate, Hot. Into a battle, do a 2-stage flop. We're going to need a little more conversation on these blue suede clogs.
But you're on a stand-up starter circuit called Comedy Virgins. Now I've got to be certain that's not properly worded. You're the derogatory term for a wannabe wordsmith.
Terry, do you want to tell him what the derogatory word is?
Woofter, eh?
You should probably learn it.
You look like you're often alone. Problems at home. He's unintentionally gone with the flow.
God on don't flop, just a flop with a bro.
The sunflower's not going to grow.
You look like Malone has got lost in the post.
You can't escape these bars, you will make parole. I come through like...
Yeah, bitte mein Kinder.
And then invade your home. In German, that means go faster, my children, for those who don't know how the saying
But
goes.
the whole fight's gonna take its toll.
It's like we're battling at a camp. We've been served a flat white with a Danish roll.
I know that isn't the right country, but it is vaguely close.
Maybe so.
Ignorance is fairly blissful. I've seen them walking here holding hands doing carefree whistles.
Catch them at a candlelit fair in vigil.
Sharing crystals. Look at these right old pair of Bristols.
And we don't mean us. Time.
Yo! I mean, listen to this guy for a fucking second. His fucking voice is so deep, a submarine instantly implodes when he speaks.
And listen, I was sad to hear about the death of James Earl Jones. But I was glad to hear that Blaze is going to take his throne. He's been practicing his best Mufasa voice at home, like, Pablo, remember who you are.
Pablo getting gassed up like, yeah, I got that fucking Milky bar.
And I know you want to be the next Star Wars villain, but listen, we've done some research.
Bert, did you check the data?
Yeah, and nobody wants to hear a Bristolian Darth Vader. I find you like a thief. I find you like a thief, disturbing. You fucking 10 out of 10 virgin.
Because Blaze, you sound like very white, but your skin is very white. Yeah, because he really hit Pablo's G-spot with a G note. When Pablo gives him deep throat, he sounds like the chimney of a steamboat.
So, Pablo sent us a mixtape off them too.
But it didn't hit Blaze in the promo.
But I tell you what, I love that 16-bar bass guitar solo.
That's a fucking fact. So you fucking vocal cord megazord, don't push his button. Because he had a side hustle undercover as a game show buzzer. Fucking Pablo has no bars. Just some ultra-light schemes. The way they rhyme feels hollow. 30 hours till they fade, their highlights get swallowed. Three waves of wolves. Yeah, I'm Diablo. He stretched his hand to the Father when we take the life of Pablo.
I'm glad you feel confident enough to try lights, but you're the only person here that actually has highlights.
Also, you look like you lick stamps for the flavour.
And your dad's a potato.
And your nan's a bad bitch, always on her baddest behaviour. Says thanks for the sugar like wanking a neighbour.
Yo, what the fuck do you look like?
You can't change the answer.
Man's coming looking like a Wish Ray-Bans advert. Team of Oasis reunion looking everywhere in anger.
You're trying to catch a big fish, but you fell by the hook.
I mean, you look like you're smelling you smell like you look.
I mean, your old is musty. It must be so disgusting. Yo, and trust me, it's so unlucky that you both are ugly.
Our last battles, we both had to go and study. Now, both of these blokes are worried.
Thinking, fuck, all they need is a photo of me.
Time to smoke a Dutch. How are you going to compete against the whitest rapper that said this and this? I got I'm here with.
Hang on a minute. That's a mad bit of language you're bringing. What the fuck is wrong with you? You trying to get cancelled, you idiot?
Oh, sorry, man. I thought you had that kind of bitch.
Nah, you can't say that in public, you spastic idiot shit.
Right, but try this. You're labouring under the assumption that we give a flying fuck about you whiny fluff.
Yeah, I'm buying trust. I wouldn't even like to nut inside you cunts.
That's fine.
Was that a bit too gay?
It might be, bruv. Let's rewind a touch. I'll tell you something for free and a packet of biscuits.
You try lunch.
Here's a free packet of biscuits.
Try some. Nice one. Sort of nice ones. It's me.
Let's go.
Well, don't you look at me like that, though. You were lazy. I'm not looking at you. And for glasses, he's got plasma screens so man can see in 4K.
These 2v2s that only weigh 4 eyes to see at any foreplay. To put it simply, you both look like the Swifties.
I mean, is Jeevz Bert if you just held the shift key?
Big free.
Because you're fat. Time.
Okay. Hey yo, I had to get this rebuttal because these guys just stumbled. But that's how the cookie crumbles!
even know. Maybe a little one.
Your hair is fucking shit, bro. It's the worst part that I've seen all year, I can't lie. How is it both frizzy and greasy at the same fucking time? How is it both?
Did you speak to his hairdresser?
I did, I spoke to his hairdresser. And the one who made him look like this ridiculous wizard.
Did he expose his secret?
He did, yeah, invisible scissors.
Okay. So be honest, be fair, Squire. This morning, did you use your air fryer as your hair dryer?
You guys love comic book conventions. No, I don't. Blaze, you always bring your mum to the battles. And that's what they call motherly love. But me and Jeevz know the secret. You're shagging her, bro.
Hey, saucy boy.
Jeevz walking around town telling everyone his new girl's a baddie. You're the only mummy's boy I know whose mummy calls him daddy.
Hold the fuck, say that again.
They celebrate.
That was dirty.
That was fucking dirty.
That was fucking dirty.
They celebrate Mother's Day on the 14th of February. So Father bless me, because it ain't normal when a guy and his mother marry.
These guys love comic book conventions.
Yeah, every one they've been to.
Blaze collects the comics.
Yeah, especially the mummy issues.
So it's, you guys are giving anti-vaccination and sniffing panty masturbation.
Yeah. So stay in your PlayStation within the venue. Triangles, but I can square circles if they ask to. Commit to memory, card saying get well soon. You aim to trigger a win, but this will end with an L2.
Oh. And also, you look like you smell too.
When we get into our final section, I'd like to apologise for what we might have... before we get into our final set, I'd like to apologise for what we might have said.
We're saying it now because you are not going to like what's next. For example, Dutch people don't do charity.
They're so tight with their dough, they pick cigs off the floor out the back instead of buying their own.
There ain't any bigger penny pincher you could find at this show. I mean, he'd donate his own mum and dad to a retirement home.
You cannot prepare these proper right amateurs.
More shots fired was schooling you than the Columbine massacre.
Jeevz, you probably shouldn't hover by Dracula.
Jeevz looking like the type of Dutch guy to try and recolonise Africa.
That's a fucked up part.
But you fucked up your history, and we fucked up ours.
Yes. You still might catch Jeevz and his nan in Amsterdam doing crazy shit with his nan and Fanta can.
And half rat.
You absolute flan of a man. Tie spread with average jam.
Your last battle carried by a man that we can't understand.
Even Terry thinks that's a really challenging mind.
But I will try. I mean, when this cheap turd did meet Bert, he got a win I don't think he earned. Prick seems sure he's on a win streak. Bitch, please, I won't mince these words, because trust a Dutchman to overestimate what he thinks he's worth.
Yo, you can't wrestle with these bars. Bert Angles flopped it. Coming looking like Stone Cold Steve Gunn lost it. And while we got the time to mention, I'd like to question who the fuck gave Specky 4 Eyes the right directions?
Right now, it's England versus Holland.
Shut up.
But you ain't gonna win no heavy title when my penalty shots all on Kane like the Euro semi-final. And you look like you shouldn't.
You would try, you couldn't.
Oh, good like, but wouldn't.
Well, cool time, it looks like.
Oh, good time. Good.